Hello again. Tonight we welcome back to our festival the Durham Shakespeare Group after an absence of 2 years. And to make up for lost time, they are going to perform 2 plays for us this year. Tonight we have a most tragical tale of Pyramus and Thisbe, taken from Shakespeare's Midsummer Night's Dream. It's directed by Heather Prestwich. I don't think the play needs any introduction from me, so sit back and enjoy a most tragical tale of Pyramus and Thisbe.
Have you sent to Bottom's house? Is he come home yet?
He cannot be heard of. Out of doubt he is transported.
Oh, if he comes not, the play's mad. He goes not forward, does it?
It is not possible. You have not any man in all Athens able to discharge Pyramus but he.
No, he is simply the best wit of any handicraft man in Athens.
Masters, the Duke has come from the temple, and there are 3 or 4 more lords and ladies there married. Had our sport been preferred, we'd have all been made men.
Where be these lads? Where be these hearts?
Bottom! Oh, courageous day! Oh, most happy hour!
Masters, I am to discourse wonders, but ask me not what. For if I tell you, I'm no true Athenian. I'll tell you everything right as it fell out.
Let us hear, sweet Bottom.
Not a word of me. All that I'll tell you is the Duke hath dined. Get your apparel together, good strings to your beards, new ribbons to your pumps. Everyone meet at the palace and look all your part. For the short and the long is our players preferred.
Oh.
I do not doubt but to hear them say, it is a sweet comedy. No more words. Away. Go. Away.
Joy, gentle friends, joy and fresh days of love accompany your hearts. Come now, what dances shall we have to wear away this long age of 3 hours between our after supper and bedtime? What revels are in hand? Is there no play to ease the anguish of a torturing hour? Say, what abridgment have we for this evening? What masque, what music? How shall we beguile the lazy time, if not with some delight?
Here is a brief, how many sports all right? Make choice of which your highness will see first.
The battle of the centaurs, to be sung by an Athenian eunuch to the harp. The riot of the tipsy bacchanals, tearing the Thracian singer in their rage. A tedious brief scene of young Pyramus and his love Thisbe, very tragical mirth. Merry and tragical, tedious and brief. Why, this is hot ice and wondrous strange snow. How shall we find the concord of this discord? What are they that do play it?
Hard-handed men that live in Athens here, who never laboured in their minds till now, extremely stretched and conned with cruel pain to do you service.
I will hear that play.
If we offend, it is with our goodwill, that you should think we come not to offend, but with goodwill, to show our simple skill. That is the true beginning of our end. Consider then we come but in despite. We do not come as minding, that we should contest you our true intent is. All for your delight. We are not here, that you would here repent you. The actors are at hand, and by their show you shall know all that you are like to know.
This fellow doth not stand upon points.
He hath writ his prologue like a rough colt, he knows not the stop.
His speech was like a tangled chain, nothing impaired, but all disordered. Who's next?
Gentles, perchance you wonder at this show, but wonder on till truth make all things plain. This man is Pyramus, if you would know. This beauteous lady Thisbe is certain. This one with lime and rough cast doth present wall, that vile wall which did these lovers sunder, and through wall's chink. Poor souls, they are content to whisper, at the which let no man wonder. This man with lanthorn, dog, and bush of thorn presenteth moonshine. For if you will know, by moonshine did these lovers think no scorn to meet at Ninus' tomb. They're there to woo. This grisly beast, which Lion hight by name, the trusty Thisbe coming first at night, did scare away, or rather did affright. And as she fled, her mantle she did fall, which Lion vile with bloody mouth did stain. Anon comes Pyramus, sweet youth and tall, and finds his trusty Thisbe's mantle slain, whereat with blade, with bloody blameful blade, he bravely broached his boiling bloody breast. And Thisbe, tarrying in mulberry shade, his dagger drew and died. For all the rest, let Lion, moonshine, wall, and lovers twain at large discourse, while here they do remain.
I wonder if the lion be to speak.
No wonder, my lord, one lion may, when many asses do.
In this same interlude, it doth befall that I, one snout by name, present a wall, and such a wall as I would have you think, had in it a crannied hole or chink, through which the lovers, Pyramus and Thisbe, did whisper often very secretly, this loam, this rough cast, and this stone doth show that I am that same wall, the truth is so. And this the cranny is, both right and sinister, through which the fearful lovers are to whisper.
Would you desire lime and hair to speak better?
It is the wittiest partition I ever heard discourse, my lord.
Oh, grim look night! Oh, night with hue so black! Oh, night whichever art when day is not! Oh, night! Oh, night! Alack, alack, alack! I fear my Thisbe's promise is forgot! And thou, O wall, O sweet, O lovely wall, that stands between her father's ground and mine, thou wall, O sweet, O lovely wall, show me thy chink to blink through with mine eye. Thanks, courteous wall. Jove shieldly well for this. But what see I? No Thisbe do I see. O wicked wall, through whom I see no bliss, cursed be thy stone for thus deceiving me.
The wall, being sensible, methinks should curse again.
Oh, no, sir, not in truth, sir. She should not. Deceiving me is Thisbe's cue. She is to enter now and to spire through the wall. You shall see. It will all fall pat as I told you. Yonder, she comes.
O wall, full often hast thou heard my moans, for parting my dear Pyramus and me. Now that these lips have often kissed thy stones, There's still not alive and hand. It's opening.
Oh, I see a voice. Now will I to the chink to spy, and I can hear my Thisbe's face. Thisbe!
My love thou art. My love, I think.
Think what thou wilt. I am thy lover's grace, and like Limander am I trusty still.
And I cannot till the fates thee kill.
Not Shafalus to Procrus was so true.
As Shuffles to Proclus side to you.
Kiss me through the hole in this vile wall.
I kiss the wall's hole, not your lips at all.
Wilt thou at Ninny's tomb meet me straightway?
Ninus!
Tide life, tide death, I come without delay.
Thus have I, Wall, my part discharged, so, being done, away this wall doth go.
This is the silliest stuff I ever heard.
The best in this kind are but shadows, and the worst are no worse if imagination amend them.
Well, it must be your imagination then, and not theirs.
If we imagine no worse of them than they of themselves, they may pass for excellent men.
You ladies, you whose gentle hearts do fear the smallest monstrous mouse that creeps the floor, may yet perchance both quake and tremble here when lion rough with rageous wild doth roar. And no, that I won't snug the joiner am, no lion fell, no yet no lion's dam. What if I should as lion come in strife into this place? 'Twere pity on my life.
A very gentle beast and of good conscience.
Let us listen to the moon.
This lanthorn doth the horned moon present.
Why, she should have worn the horns on her head.
This lanthorn doth the horned moon present. Myself, the man in the moon, do seem to be.
That is the greatest error of the rest. She should be put into the lanthorn. How else is it the man in the moon?
She dares not come there for the candle. I am aweary of this moon. Would she would change?
It appears by the small light of discretion that she is in the wane. And yet, in courtesy, in all reason, we must stay the time.
All I have to say is to tell you that this lanthorn is the moon. I, the man in the moon. This thorn bush, my thorn bush. This dog, my dog.
Why, all these should have been in the lanthorn, for all these are in the moon.
This is old Ninny's too. Where is my love?
Oh, well roared, lion,
Well run, Thisbe.
and well shone, moon. Surely the moon shines with a good grace. And then the lion vanished.
And here comes Pyramus.
Sweet moon, I thank thee for thy sunny beams. Sunny beams? I thank thee, moon, for shining now so bright. For by thy gracious golden glittering gleams, I trust to take of truest Thisbe sight. But stay, oh spite! But mark, poor night, what dreadful dole is here? Eyes, do you see? How can it be? Oh, dainty duck, oh dear, thy mantle good. What, stained with blood? Approach, ye furies fell. Oh, fates, come, come, cut thread and thrum, quail, crush, conclude and quell.
Oh, such passion, and the death of a dear friend. gone near to make a man look sad.
Beshrew my heart, but I pity the man.
Oh, wherefore nature didst thou lion's frame, since lion vile of here deflowered my dear, which is, no, which was the fairest dame, that lived, that loved, that liked, that looked with cheer. Come tears compound, outsword and wound. The pap of Pyramus, aye, that left pap where heart doth up. Thus die I, thus. Now am I dead. Now am I fled. My soul is in the sky. Tongue, lose thy light. Moon, take thy flight. Take thy flight. Now die. 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 Die.
Oh, with the help of a surgeon, he might yet recover and prove an ass.
How chance Moonshine went before Thisbe came back to find her lover?
She will find him by starlight. Here she comes, and her passion ends the play.
Methinks she should not use a long one for such a Pyramus. I hope she will be brief.
Asleep, my love. What dead, my dove? Oh, Pyrrhus, arise, speak. Dead, quite dumb. Dead. A tomb must cover thy sweet eyes. These lily lips, this cherry nose, these yellow cowslip cheeks are gone. Others make moan. His eyes were green as leeks. What? Oh, sisters three, come to me. With hands as pale as milk, lay them in gore. For you have shore with shears as thread of silk. Tongue not a word. Come, trusty sword. Come, blade my breast in rue. Farewell, dear friends. Thus Thisbe ends. Adieu, adieu, adieu.
Lion and Moonshine are left to bury the dead.
And Wall too.
No, I assure you, the wall is down that parted their fathers.
Oh.
Will it please you to see an epilogue? Or to hear a burgomass dance?
No epilogue, I pray you, for your play needs no excuse. Never excuse, for when all the players are dead, there needs none to be blamed. And it is truly a fine tragedy, and very notably discharged. The iron tongue of midnight hath told 12. Lovers, to bed. 'Tis almost fairy time, and I fear we shall outsleep the coming morn, much as we this night have overwatched. This palpable gross play has well beguiled the heavy gate of night. Sweet friends, to bed.
If we shadows have offended, think but this and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here, while these visions did appear. And this weak and idle theme, no more yielding but a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend. And as I am an honest pug, if we have unearned luck. Now to escape the serpent's tongue, we will make amends ere long, else the pug I'll lie a call. So good night unto